Hi everyone, welcome from Acumen Accounting. Today video is for all the self-employed people who are even new or already doing their self-assessments. Now we are heading towards the deadlines to submit our self-assessment tax return for the tax year 2020-21. And this video is very important if you think you are claiming all the expense in your return and you probably couldn't have imagined what expenses you have already missed. This video is for you and it's going to help you. So for example, some people give donations and they don't even include into their expenses. But if you're giving a donation to a registered charity, these are basically all allowable expenses and you can include that into your tax return when you're submitting your return. So your profit, basically the declared profit or the taxable profit will reduce, and at the end of the day, you will pay less tax. But the rules are different for the limited companies, but you need to make sure the donation you're giving are to the registered charity. The next one is a mileage. Some people don't claim mileage if they are like self-employed and they're just going to their workplace. But as a self-employed, you can claim up to 45p per mile. But depend if your vehicle is a company car, you can claim all the repairs or anything you spend on that vehicle, even changing a tire or anything. So these are the costs which you include. But again, if you think you need further information on that, we are always happy to help you. The next one is a financial cost. Some people which we have noticed as an accountant when people give us their documents to prepare their tax return, which we have noticed is basically they are not including any bank charges or any finance related cost into their expenses. Your bank charges or any interest you are paying to the bank are your allowable expense, and this is basically deduct from your from your expenses, and then again the taxable profit will reduce and you will pay less tax. So these are the very key things which most of the people are missing. So we thought just make a quick video, because most of the time people are asking this question, should I include this or should I not? So in this video we are only focusing on most of the expenses which people are missing. And the next one is clothes, your work clothes. If you're buying work clothes, these are allowable expense. You can include into your expenses as well. But again, if you are buying like any Versace or any high expensive clothes, these are not allowed. It's just for your work clothes, because sometimes people have to put, like suit. I have to put a suit as an accountant. So these are the things, which are related to your work. But you need to be very sensible rather than just going to Harrods and buying very expensive things. So these are the work clothes that are allowable expense as well. The final which I'm going to mention is working from home. Most people are just only claiming that £6 per week, which is allowed by HMRC. But if you're permanently working from home and you are using for example, one room in your house and you're paying electric and gas and everything, that £6 per week is not justifying the real expense. So what you can do is you can pro rata the expense, and whatever the bills you are paying, then you can divide on the number of the rooms you have and the room you're using. And also if you want to decorate your room and then you're spending the money on it, this is also you can claim as an expense, because that room you're just using for work. And anything, for example, any equipments you're using, for example, computers, any laptops or any kind of tablets you need to use for your work, these are all allowable expense and you can include into your expenses. But if any expensive item they are not part of your P&L, I mean profit and loss account, you can't put that as an expense, but you can include these into your assets, and you can make sure you claim capital allowance, because again most of the people are buying this expensive equipments and they are not claiming any capital allowance, which also reduce your tax. So if you're one of them who are self-employed and you think you're not claiming most of the expenses, just leave a comment at the bottom of this video, or you can always send us a private message. One of our team member will definitely help you. But again, if you think you are confused and if you have any questions around it, and if you want to know more about it, what expenses you should use and what expenses you shouldn't use, I think it will be a good idea. You just pick up a phone. Our contact details are on our website, acumenaccounting.co.uk. You can book a free appointment. You can talk to us. We don't charge talking to people. We are offering up to 60 minutes for 1 full hour free appointments, and you can ask any question you may have. Again, this video for everybody. If you think there is any useful information in it, you can share that information with your friends or any colleagues you have. Again, Thank you for listening us. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.